Danielle Garcia is live outside City Hall.
Amanda, in the last few minutes, Fort Myers City Council heard public comments about the city's police department, and then the council itself will be able to ask their own questions of the police chief. And now Councilman Johnny Streets, a former Fort Myers police officer, wants to talk with Police Chief Derek Diggs about institutional racism, hiring practices, and so much more. Streets told me last week he wouldn't be opposed to spending less money on firearms training for officers and more on mental health training. Streets hopes this will open up some changes down the road.
How are our officers doing? How are you looking into your discipline process? How are you looking at your hiring process? We're concerned about all of that, and we need to discuss it so that the citizens know where we are and that we are receptive to the changes that need to be made.
Now, Chief Diggs is going to be joining the meeting via Zoom, and the mayor isn't here, but he did ask the city manager to get an update from the Free Group and the University of Cincinnati. Now, both groups have studied how Fort Myers police are performing here. Live in Fort Myers, I'm Danielle Garcia, Wink News Now.
All right, and City Council just finished listening to the descendant of our county's founders. She urged council to remove the Robert E. Lee bust permanently. One person spoke in favor of keeping it, but no action was taken. Right before that meeting, a group of people who want the statue permanently removed held a protest. Those protesters gathered in Centennial Park today, and they marched to City Hall. 2 weeks ago, the Sons of the Confederacy moved the bust as a precaution after so many around the country were destroyed. Organizers hope the Confederate imagery can be moved permanently to a museum and out of public eye.
We think that those symbols are broken parts of our history. They stand for something that shouldn't be here anymore.
There's also a petition going around. More than 2,000 people have signed it. Organizers are calling for the county commission to remove Confederate imagery from their chambers.